For NJ Advanced Media, I'm Connor Hughes. Well, the Jets got some pretty bad news in the aftermath of Sunday's 23-0 loss to the Denver Broncos. Starting quarterback Josh McCown broke his left hand in the third quarter, and while Coach Todd Bowles did not rule out McCown playing the final 3 games of the season, odds are his 2017 season is over. And while this is definitely bad news for the Jets, Josh McCown has been a tremendous player for this team thus far and is in the midst of the best season of his 15-year career. This does kind of present the Jets with an opportunity to finally answer the question that's been hovering around this team throughout the course of this season, and that is, can Christian Hackenberg and Bryce play? Look, the Jets are going to be in a situation this offseason where they're going to need to address their quarterback position. That's either going to come in the draft with Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, or Baker Mayfield, or in free agency where there could be a guy there like Kirk Cousins. Either way, the Jets are going to need to add a quarterback to this team, somebody that's going to be their answer for not next season or a short Band-Aid fix, but for the next 10, 12 years. With Josh McCown going down, the Jets are going to have an opportunity now to figure out if Bryce or Christian Hackenberg, the 2 young quarterbacks on their roster, can play. Bryce, if McCown can't go, will start against the New Orleans Saints, but you got to figure his leash isn't going to be all that long. If he starts to struggle, the Jets will throw Christian Hackenberg out there and see if he can play, because what that will allow the Jets to do is to kind of finally formulate a conclusion on if either of those 2 guys can be a franchise quarterback. If they can, awesome. The Jets have their answer for the next 10 years. If they can't be the franchise quarterback, well, the Jets now know that they need to address it and get one in free agency or trade up or draft one organically in the 2018 NFL Draft. While this injury to Josh McCown is not good for the Jets by any way, shape, or form, it is in a way, or it could in a way be a blessing in disguise, because this does give the Jets an opportunity now to evaluate the younger quarterbacks. The only downside to this, obviously, is that for the Jets to evaluate their young quarterbacks, their starter, who had been a leader on this team and again, playing the best ball of his career, had to get hurt for it to happen. For NJ Advanced Media, I'm Connor Hughes.